Hey everybody, joining here on the AMG Collectibles YouTube channel. I said that we were going to start getting some other content on the channel here, and I'm joined with Lloyd, and we're actually going to do a couple of box breaks here. This isn't live. We're doing this pre-recorded because we're still going to work out some of the kinks. We've got the construction workers in the background figuring that out, but I figured we'd at least come on and open it up since Series 1 is out now. We're going to get a chance to do that, and we're going to get a chance to talk through some of these cards as we go through. So first, I want to say hello. Hello, Lloyd.
How's it going?
Excellent. Disembodied Lloyd is joining us here. So he's going to be able to open up a product. He's got his hands on it, so we'll be able to check that out. One other thing, I was talking with Lloyd before we started recording here. Series 1 has given us our first little surprise. See, I knew, and Lloyd was right. It wasn't in the checklist, but ye of little faith, our friend Connor Bedard made his way into a series as part of a short print. Not uber short print like I think some folks are thinking, but still not an easy card to pull. And we're starting to see some of those draft Connor Bedard cards.
I know there was one pulled here out of the first box out of a case that someone had pre-ordered. So, and I see them sell them right now. They're selling for 1,000, 1,200 bucks, but I think they're going to drastically drop because I think people think they're like the draft cards from years past. And this time it seems like they're falling one or two per case instead of one in every 10 cases. So just be wary if you're looking to buy one, and please don't overpay for it.
Absolutely. And I'll say it's good for the collector. If you are somebody who wants to get the card, you certainly, I think you're going to get a chance to get one. Just be patient. I think the story here is be patient and you'll get
Yeah,
your chance. By the way, bonus
100%.
points. I like there that you're using the box cutter there. Is that a Mastercraft there?
That is a Mastercraft.
Oh, see, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see, Lloyd. Right there. That's from my old retail days. I got a couple of those. They're beautiful in a pinch. Feel free. So you're going to open up a box of Series 1. Go for it.
Seal Box Series 1. I can't say it's out of a fresh case because I just grabbed it off the shelf, so I don't know what's gone out of this case. And we'll have our first look at it.
Absolutely. I'll provide a little running commentary there while Lloyd is opening it. I'll refresh everybody's memory. It's going to be 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per hobby box.
So it's cut in half this year, but there's 3 hits per pack this year instead of 1. So I really like the canvas. I did see some of it opened here at the shop. I'll just stick the base cards in the back there. So box fillers, they came out with these ones again this year. And also the pop count ones, as I said the other day, are acetate this year if we happen to pull any of those.
Nice.
There's the Superstars, honor rolls. And the canvas this year I really like. They got the blue bottoms on the canvas this year.
Yeah, I think it's an attractive look. Nice.
One looks a lot sharper. And then all the rest, of course, is base. But it's still 6 young guns per box. So you're not losing any young guns. Oh. And once again, the base. And we got Star Surge. So that's another new one. And Matthew Nyes. So that's one of the Chase rookies of the Series 1.
Nice.
And then our first clear cut is Kaliev. And then McDonough. Young Guns for Vancouver. So yeah, I really got to switch the angle of this camera. I'm just noticing that now.
That's all good. Right now, we're just getting everything figured out and underway. So I'll give you a chance if you want to tweak the angle a little bit. You're more than welcome to. But that's our first young gun.
Well, we just got to make sure everything's set up good for the breaks before we actually start them. Work everything out now.
Yeah. So for those of you checking out this video, you're seeing us kind of tweak around with it. We figured we'd have a recording, we'd actually show you something, but at the same time, it's us figuring out getting some of the kinks worked out on it. The later setup will be a little bit fancier, but we figured we get at least started with something on the channel.
All right, our first teacher's pet. So that's another.
So I'm going to be 100% honest. That's the one that I was kind of worried about because I didn't see any pictures of it in the preview. It's kind of what I would expect, and I was like, well, I'll go back to saying what I said in our video this week. It's an attempt. I'll give it that. It's an attempt.
It is. I seen one of the portraits today too that I was talking about there last time,
Okay.
and my God, yeah. So there's the McDavid honor roll, and there's
Oh,
our
there we
first
go.
starburst. So
Hey,
these are.
hey, and it does look like it's got that nice kind of foil going on there.
It does. It's yeah, it's somewhat like the Dazzlers.
Yeah.
Like it's not raised or nothing. It's just normal stock card.
Yeah. But
But
I like that they use the foil that plays with the light though. I think that's more attractive. I think that's nice.
yes, yes. But I haven't seen any of the gold ones or anything yet. So and base cards again. Another one, teacher's pets.
Okay.
Seems like honor rolls are frequent. And another canvas. So we get one young gun so far.
Okay. So we should expect 6 from the 12 based on the 1 per 2 packs. That's basically what we're looking for.
And pop count 1000. See, these are the acetate this year. And that one there, I'm
Nice.
actually big thing about these cards. I don't like throwing them in a pile. I always like top loading acetate ones because they scratch fairly easy.
Yep.
So that's
Now,
pop count 1000.
an important distinction when the name of the pop count is literal. It means that the pop count of that particular card is a 1,000 print run, and so on and so forth, depending on the number you get.
So the pop count 101 or 1 is a 101.
That's right.
There's the special edition. First one of those. And the Young Guns checklist, which is the third Hughes brother.
Mm.
And nice. I want to pull something funky here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's our look at the Dazzlers for this year. So the tops
Nice.
are a little different. They keep getting
I
better
like
and
it.
better every year.
Yeah, I like it. I think it looks like they got a little bit of a starburst kind of thing going on at the bottom there as well. So that looks
Yep.
cool.
And then another box filler. And another honor roll.
Yeah, it looks like honor rules are pretty consistent on the at least out of this one box here.
Oh, well, we got one Chase Young Guns anyway.
Yeah.
Carter Verhage, Star Surge, debut dates, Luke Hughes. So this year, by the looks of it, debut dates actually got rookies from this year.
Nice.
Because
And then that's a
previously,
New Jersey, alternate Jersey, it looks like.
yep, yep,
Nice.
and Luke Hughes. So then, of course, Matthew Nyes.
Yeah. So would you say so out of curiosity, you mentioned that he's one of the top guys. So would you say he's the top guy or is there like a are they close together? How do they rate for series 1?
This one here, I've seen people saying that they're selling right now for about $80. So
All right.
there's 3 or 4 guys that are $80 to the $100. So you got Nyes, you got 2 goalies, Levi and Wolf, and of course Luke Hughes also.
All right. That's good.
And here's one of the sets we were talking about the other day,
All right.
200 by 85.
So in
And
hand, you got it in front of you. How do you like
yeah,
the design on it? How does it feel to you?
I like them
Okay.
because you look at the front here,
Yep.
285, flip it over, it's got another jersey on. So they
Ah,
got the
nice.
home and away jersey on the card.
All right. And we got kind of a foil section there in the middle, it looks like.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they're a
I like
beautiful
it.
card.
I like it.
And then the not so beautiful.
Well, that is yeah. That's a like we talked about it in the podcast episode this week. I'm going to endeavor very much so to avoid being negative. I'm simply
Yeah,
going to say it's an attempt.
the not so beautiful.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is if you hear me say it's an attempt,
Yeah,
you calibrate your understanding to know what that means.
it almost looks like the guy from Street Fighter.
Oh, Guile?
Yeah, or no, no,
Yeah.
the Russian one. Just don't have the
Oh,
beret on.
Zangief. Zangief.
Right.
Yeah, well, and he's got kind of a red going on with the jacket too. So you know what? Not a bad call out. I like that.
And Jake Sanderson canvas.
All right, I like it.
Yeah,
I did have
those sport.
Zangief bingo card today. I appreciate that. Thank you.
This is a pretty good box.
It feels like it's actually a pretty decent box. So if somebody pulled this box, they'd probably be all right with it.
They would. What's this? Star Zone. Brent Burns. They're
That
actually
looks
nice
cool.
cards.
That looks cool with the hollow foil and stuff. Oh, that's nice.
And then another teacher's pet. And another young gun. One of the other chase guys. Devin Levi.
Okay, so goaltender for Buffalo. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's supposed to be their starter this year.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
then that would make it a pretty solid young gun pull. Yeah.
yep. Yeah, he played 9 games last year. I think it was 9. No, young guns is hard to tell the difference from the young guns and the base cards for going to the 3 hits.
Right.
Eric Carlson, special edition. And then an Adam Ginning, young guns.
All right. At the end,
So
we'll
what's
tally them up and make sure that we got our 6 young guns. But so far, so good. We're getting a nice little cross section of the insert so far.
be nice to see a Bedard Easter egg, but also leave those for the customers.
Mm-hmm.
Rather them pull them than us doing this actually. And another 200 by 85. Oh my god, those portraits.
Now, refresh my memory. Was the last portraits also after the 200 by 85?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So we'll go back. So later on, if those of you who watch this as a video can confirm, like we're not here to try to figure out what the patterns are, but I do feel like as in watching what's Lloyd's doing here, I do feel like certain inserts seem to fall behind other inserts in the one box sample size we're looking at.
There you got Mershon, the
Yeah,
local
yeah,
boy.
yeah. It's special. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I gotta see if he wears that to the Superstore next summer when he's home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And the Ross Colton canvas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do like the canvas there with the blue on the bottom. I think that's a good design
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, they switched it up and I really like it. And this one, Matt Zuccarello, Star Zone. Yeah, I like these ones.
I have to get it in hand, but it looks good to me. Like I said, I like the foil, the 2 images. I think that's not for every insert, but it seems to work well on that one.
These ones here almost got the feel from like the late 90s MVP. You know the
Hmm.
ones I'm talking about, the Gretzky's and all that, the stat leaders, those cards.
Yeah, I do get that
You,
vibe, but that's not a
yeah,
bad thing. I
no,
enjoyed that era and those cards, so that's not a terrible thing.
no. And then rookie retrospective. That's our first one of those. And our last young gun, Koppinen for the
Gotcha,
Bruins.
gotcha.
So we didn't get any French or clear cuts.
Makes sense. So we'll get a little bit of a recap here, and we'll take a look and see what
Three,
you got there.
four,
We'll
five,
confirm how many young guns we have.
six young guns, and we got our pop count.
Nice. Okay.
Shurkin. So yeah, the 6 young guns. We got 1, 2 at a chase for the young guns.
Yeah.
Now he's
So
going to leave out.
out of one box, that seems like a pretty good return on that one.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that one there, I heard people getting $80 for that one, and this one here is not too far off. So that pays for your box right there, those two cards.
Nice. Plus, you can enjoy all those wonderful portraits.
I should build that set.
I someone will, someone will. I can almost guarantee that.
I do have a buddy that builds sets of cards that
Mhm.
are like just ridiculous cards. Like he goes for the Phil Kessel, the cup card, where he got the
Okay.
hot dogs and everything in it.
Yes. Okay.
So it's just the oddball cards that yeah. If a card's weird, he wants it.
All right. Hey, there's a niche for. Look, I say truthfully, there's a niche for everybody in this hobby. And if you're having
Yeah.
fun, sounds great to me. If you're having a good time, that sounds great.
Like I was thinking about starting my own collection now, just to tick the wife off.
Mm.
She can't stand the two Kachucks because
Oh.
their mouth guards are always out their mouth and they're always chewing on them.
Okay. So
But
that specifically is what sets her off.
yeah, so I was thinking about starting a PC of cards where they're chewing on their mouth guards.
Oh, okay. There you go. Irritate family members. Look, whatever works, Lloyd. Whatever works. Fine. So is this 21-22
This
UD Premier?
so this is Caulfield
Mhm.
year. One of my favorite products, and I find one of the most underrated products. So we'll start off. We got Alex Turcotte, rookie jersey,
Nice.
and then out of 65, we got a Steven Stamkos. Out of 299, Artemi Panarin.
Right.
So these been out for a couple of weeks now. So and then Salo, rookie out of 199.
Cool. Nice.
And then we have rookie autograph materials out of 15. Kalnick for Chicago.
All right, we got some good patches there. Multicolored patch pieces on all of them. That's
It's
nice.
uh it's one of my favorite sets out of Premier. The usually do have very nice patch pieces. Like it's weird just to see two color in each one of those. You usually see
Hmm.
three, especially Chicago. Usually see multiple colors in each one for the those type of cards.
True.
And then we got a Vejmelka auto, rookie auto.
I'm thankful that you pronouncing it and not me. Yes.
And 5 of 5, Elias Pettersson.
Oh, nice.
Just a two color patch, but 5 of 5.
Well, good solid pull to want to finish off that box.
So yeah, that wasn't a bad box at all. So I'll sleeve these, but there was no acetate rookie in that one. That's
Hmm.
usually what you're looking for in Premier.
Yep. Now, one quick thing I want to make note of, since you just did it there on the screen, is that, and this is something that some people do, some people don't, but I've seen it as a good tip, is that especially for the thicker cards, cutting a little edge of the penny sleeve in order to leave a little room to allow you to be able to slide the thicker cards in there without too much trouble.
The biggest thing I recommend too for doing this is your canvas cards.
Mhm.
Canvas cards catch the corners very easily on the penny sleeves, and there's nothing worse than a white corner on a canvas card.
Yep. I just wanted to call it out because that is something that I've seen some folks do as well. I'm usually pretty careful with it. I don't mind doing it myself, but I've definitely seen a lot of folks that will swear by cutting a little edge of the corner just to give
Yeah,
you a little bit of latitude to be able to put in the card nice and easy. And there's nothing wrong with it if you're careful with it. Again, be careful, especially if you're using sharp implements. Lloyd is a trained professional, but
once our supply order actually comes in, I do have the penny sleeves ordered for the breaks that
nice.
already come with the corners already cut.
Yep.
So I won't need to be doing this during breaks.
Nice, nice. There you go. It tells you something though about how many people have started to swear by it that they'll have the penny sleeves that already have it done.
Well, you can buy them now already done.
No, that's what I mean.
So
The fact that
yeah,
somebody produced that product specifically, they're like, yeah, we
yeah.
realize this is not a bad idea.
Well, for I don't know, probably 15 years now. Instead of cutting them, I used to always just put my finger in them, and I've been doing it now for, like I said, 15 years.
Yep. Makes sense. That's a little bit of a tip because I think some folks probably don't think about that because for some of the certain cards, it's a little bit tricky to put it in there. One other thing I'll quickly mention about the UD Premier is that also, oftentimes, especially for a lot of the rookies, there are some nice patch and autographs. There's an RPA in there as well, and oftentimes the cup gets top billing. But if you're collecting a player and you like his stuff, the RPA from Premier is a nice card. Oftentimes.
Premier is highly, highly undervalued. And I think they're going to go, like, OPG Platinum was always undervalued. And then 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they actually spiked, and the price of them been going up ever since. I'm thinking Premier once probably Bedard's comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Once Bedard got the acetate autograph, I figure Premier is going to jump for all years. So it would be a good product to buy low now for investment in the future.
Ooh, we brought out the hashtag invest advice. We get very excited. That's good stuff. Good stuff. But it was good. Thank you, Lloyd. I think that was a lot of fun to, like I said, we wanted to at least we want to start having a little bit of content on the channel, even if it is in this setup for now, just to get us underway and get us warmed up a little bit. We wanted to be able to open up some boxes, show you, maybe do a little running commentary and things. And if there's anything that you'd like to see that we can within reason, you can let us know. Leave a comment in the comments section, and we'll try to incorporate some of this into the stuff for the channel as well. And then once the breaks are fully up and running, they're going to be conventional breaks live. Lloyd will be opening up product, and you'll be able to get a chance to see it. Personal breaks and a variety of different things. You want to check out amgcollectibles.ca. Will be one of the main places you'll be able to get information about that. And you can also follow the Instagram. So I've got that ticking across the bottom. I'll include those socials in the description of this video so that you can check that out as well. So any last kind of thoughts? So two good boxes, Lloyd, all things considered. Two boxes that we
Yeah.
got to open up here to test things out. But looks like you did pretty well on those ones.
Yeah, we did. So yeah, the one thing is it won't be this camera angle. It will be this camera angle, I should say, for the brakes, but there will also be other camera angles. So this is just trying to get everything sorted out for the brakes so the brakes run smooth once we actually get into them and going.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely. That's why I mentioned this setup is not what you should get used to for the official brakes. It's going to be set up differently with the additional camera angle because obviously in brakes you want to have that other camera angle so everybody feels more comfortable. But that'll be a big piece of this. But when we're just recording a standalone thing and we're just opening up a box, this will work perfectly fine and it'll let us get a chance to see some of this product.
perfect.
Perfect. So with that said, so for Lloyd and myself, thank you for checking this one out. If you could like the video, that is appreciated. It helps support the channel. If you want to subscribe, there'll be more content coming up like this. We'll talk about some breaks. We'll start doing some previews of some of the stuff. And also we're starting to do podcasts where we talk about a couple of different things hobby-wise, what's coming new in the shop. And also we'll mention new products that are about to come out and any thoughts we have on those to give a little bit of insight. And if you have questions, then we can definitely answer and touch on some of those in the pod as well. So for myself and Lloyd, we want to thank you for checking this one out, and we will catch you in another video.